start going through the different tissues. The three tissue types are dermal, ground, and vascular. So we're going to start by talking about the dermal first. And as we're looking at the dermal cells, so there's basically most dermal cells are just called epiderm, but sometimes they're specialized a little bit, and so we're going to go over some of these specializations. But all epiderm cells are going to be, so this is like a side view. They are all going to be in a line. They're making the outside surface of the plant, and because of that, they're the first contact with the outside world, and they therefore have to protect themselves, the inside part of the plant, from things like water loss and or disease or that kind of thing. So the outside layer, so if this is the bottom layer, so this is a side view. These are epidermal cells, and if this is the bottom layer, it'll be covered with cuticle. Now, cuticle is a lipid. It's a waxy substance. It's a water repellent. So basically, anything within that cuticle is going to be protected from water loss. In addition, it's protected from materials getting in from the outside as well. So in order to get in and out of the plant, you have to go through small pores that are in the outside of the epiderm called stomata, and these stomata are protected by specialized epidermal cells called guard cells. All right, so this is a side view. They also oftentimes, or sometimes at least, will have extensions off of them that are just extensions of the cell itself, but they are covered with cuticle. That are called trichomes, which in essence are hairs that are on the bottom of the leaf. Of course, you know, they're being a plant, it doesn't have true hair. So these are just cell extensions. And the cytoplasm actually goes down into here, but usually they're fairly small or narrow, so there's not a lot of cytoplasmic material. Over here is a top view of a stomata. So the stomata will have the guard cells on either side, creating a hole through which things can go in and out of the plant. The things we're mainly talking about are going to be gases for cellular respiration and photosynthesis, and also water vapor. So those are the things that can go in and out. Water, if you were to water your plant, or foliar, what they call foliar feed, which you might have heard of before, that could also go into the stomata. So they are not going, it's not going through the cuticle itself. It's going to have to go into the stomata to get inside the internal part of the plant, which would be up here in this drawing. Okay.